Hello everyone! It is that time of year again. It is less than a week before Halloween. For children and adults, Halloween is a nationally loved holiday. Traditions such as pumpkin carving, trick-or-treating, and wearing costumes are all too familiar at this point. But where do these traditions actually come from? Who decided carving ominous smiles into pumpkins was officially a national holiday tradition? For today's episode, we will be learning about the history of Halloween and some of its most notable traditions. The origin of Halloween begins with the Celtic festival of Samhain, which was created over 2,000 years ago. The festival of Samhain marked the transition into the new year at the end of the harvest and the beginning of winter. On October 31st, Celtic people believed that on that day, the boundaries between the dead and the living became blurred, allowing ghosts and spirits to freely roam the earth for one night. They lit bonfires and wore costumes to ward off the ghosts that roamed. The tradition of pumpkin carving also came from the festival of Samhain. Scary faces were carved into pumpkins in order to ward off restless souls. But originally, the faces were carved into turnips or other vegetables such as potatoes and beets. In the 18th century, Pope Gregory III made November 1st as the day to honor all the saints. Naturally, as time progressed, traditions such as Samhain and All Saints' Day merged together to create All Hallows' Eve, and eventually, Halloween. The practice was brought to the United States from the immigrants into the passage of the New World. Halloween was not a popular holiday until the 19th century. Irish immigrants fleeing the potato famine came to the States and popularized the holiday into a national holiday. By the 1920s, Halloween became a non-secular holiday that was primarily community-based, as in a holiday more for adults. A lot of vandalism happened during Halloween before the 50s, which led the government to successfully make the holiday more aimed at children. But because of the baby boom after World War II, there were a lot of kids. So, Halloween parties were moved from community centers to classrooms. Eventually, the practice of trick-or-treating was revived to create more community harmony, aka so kids would not egg their house as a trick. The holiday then grew into the holiday we know now today. Happy Halloween!